my Priestess gang. How's it hanging? I was missing you guys throughout the week, wondering what you guys were up to and whatnot. So I decided to come through and chat with you for a minute and show you my appreciation. Um, you guys been holding me down, man. Uh, so many positive messages I get from you guys on Twitter and Instagram. So much love and love offerings and gifts and just encouragement and just all around good vibes I've been getting from a lot of you guys. Um, so I wanted to come through and just tap in real quick. I ain't gonna be on here long, y'all. I ain't gonna be on here long. And man, it's been taking forever for the damn readings to upload because we be on here so long. So I'm gonna try to make this brief, but y'all know how we do when we get in spirit, and it's a lot. So it is what it is. All right. I love you guys. Oh my God. I have so much stuff I want to tell you guys, but I can't tell you yet. And it's killing me. I have so many good things to tell you guys. And I'm just waiting. Okay, guys? So y'all gotta wait too. So now we all about to be anxious together. I'm not telling y'all. Y'all not about to peer pressure me today. Okay? I can't tell y'all. But when I do, it's all gravy. All right, so I'm trying to see that I had a whole bunch of channel messages. So give me a second. Let me pull them through. Um, what else? What else? Okay. This is y'all time, man. And it's like you guys are gonna be thriving through hardships. Like, and what I mean is like all around you, there may be hardships. There may be a lot of shit going on. But it's like you're being covered. And so for you, there's going to be a lot of beautiful things still happening. Please don't feel guilty about that. Because right now, a lot of people's personal lives are being affected by what they see on social media. So you may be having a good day at home with your family and your friends or your close ones, your loved ones, basically, not friends, but your loved ones. And this may be okay and this de-stresses you. This brings peace to your heart. But then you get on social media, you watch the news or whatever outlet you use to tap out and tap into the matrix. You're going to see a lot of like chaos and shit going on around you. And like we always talk about, it's about finding peace within the chaos. And so you're really being called to tap out of this matrix, man, because it's like having you guys spinning in a way, really fighting with like what your soul wants to feel and what other people around you feel like you should be feeling. A lot of you guys have really leveled up in your personal lives, your personal growth, the healing journey. You've done so much work. And hey, and it's like you're a whole new person. And you have to step into that and own that. You cannot be afraid of the new you. This is what you've been striving to do. Like some of you guys were just healing and thought that that was it. Like you just heal and that was it. No, it's like you heal and then you enjoy the parts of you that are healed. You heal and you enjoy this new part of the journey. Guilt, it's like okay, it's like that the stages of grieving kind of thing some of you guys could be feeling at this time. You know, mourning the person that you used to be, because maybe along the lines you got attached to certain parts of the old you and it was comfortable. But spirit is like, that's not you anymore. And they're really trying to separate you from that. Surface level things are just no longer sitting with you. And you've got this weird state of peace, and you really don't know how to like express it to other people. But spirit is saying it's not for other people to know or to understand. It's all about you. And for some of you guys, that is like, it makes you feel selfish because you're like, well, how can I be happy when this is going on, that's going on? How can I be at peace of mind when everybody else is sad, when everybody else is down? Look, baby, that's not your job to carry the plight of the world. You here to raise the vibration in a certain way. You're here to like show people the holographic universe they're living in. You don't even see the world the same anymore. So it's like you can't keep like punishing yourself for evolving. Some of you guys literally be like punishing yourself for evolving. Some of you guys have learned that you feel best when you left alone. And it's like, it's not mean. It's like you love to be around people and whatnot, but you're just in this space where it's like your solitude has become so sacred. And they, you know, that saying, that quote, I don't know who it's by, but it's like it's something like the person who enjoys solitude is either a beast or a god. And I feel like you're both, because when you're at peace, it's like you're in that godly state. But honey, when someone tries to draw you out of that peace, that's when they see the beast. Because the beast never leaves, it's just resting. It's just there to protect you, to keep things out. And so you have to love this peace. You have to cherish that beast. You can't be sitting around trying to choose between the two. We fucking with duality here on out. You don't want to get so trapped into a one set of ways that you're unable to see other great things occur in your life because you're married to one idea. Boom. That's what Spirit was wanting to tell me. You guys are about to see a lot of people use their free will in ways that don't make you feel good, that don't make you happy. And you just have to let it ride. You just gotta let people do what they want to do at this time, love. You really gonna see a lot of shit right now. And when we do these readings, these are like forecasts. These are downloads. Some stuff hits, some stuff doesn't. You retain the things that resonate. You throw away the other things. And so a lot of you guys have these hopes for relationships and hopes for friendships and hopes for things like that. And that's beautiful to always have hope. But Spirit is about to really start revealing to you so many things that maybe are going to make you uncomfortable. And it's like we talk about all the time. You got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, beloved. That's where that growth comes with, you know? And so you're called to just sit back and observe. Um be discerning, not impulsive. Because a lot of you guys have impulsive energies around you, impulsive people who want to rush in and like switch your lane per se. Some of you guys are going to be dealing with people who consciously tried to break you. Some people did break you. Now you've built yourself back up. And these people are going to kind of like rush you to forgive them because they don't like the guilt that they feel without your forgiveness. Um, some of you guys are going to be witnessing impulsive people just rushing into your life to just grab hold of you in some type of way, try to get some piece of you, some of your energy, something, you know. A lot of you guys need to stop downplaying your power, your energy, because you could be thinking like, well, I don't have this, I don't have that. What would people want from me? Sometimes all it is your frequency, your energy. You could give people things that they can't find within themselves because they're not looking. They're searching outwardly. And you have done all this internal work, you have done all this shadow work, that now the external world is just like an accessory to you. Like, you know that everything you have to get ready is within, it's all here. And so this is like the frequency you're about to be on for the cycle. I feel like forever, you know. um you guys are just done like not seeing yourselves. I feel like a fog has been lifted from over you. And and now it's like boom, you see everything clearly, you know. Don't talk too much either. Don't tell everybody what you think, what you know, what you feel, all of that. Keep a lot of shit to yourself. I always tell y'all that because we in a world right now that glorifies oversharing. Intimacy is being removed from certain things because it's all for show in some aspects. um a lot of you guys are on the brink of success, and that's what's going to really show you something. Because I feel like maybe people are with you when you're down, with you when you don't have like, and not with you like, oh, I'm pulling for you, but like in a misery loves company type aspect. And then once your frequency starts to rise, those people are going to be pushed out of your lives. And some of it's going to be by their own walking away because they can't stand to be around that frequency. Some people's comfort zone is misery, is gossip, is news carrying, is trying to figure out other people's lives, trying to figure out who somebody fucking, trying to figure out how much money somebody holding. Like, so you're literally like leaving behind that frequency, those people who reside in that. A lot of people aren't going to get you anymore. A lot of people aren't going to get you anymore. You're not going to get other people anymore. And you got to be comfortable with that. I posted the other day about how like it's no coincidence that we're all here at this period, at this moment in time or whatever you want to call it, while there's a huge mass awakening. Um, a lot of us are transcending to that 5D we talk about a lot. And a lot of people are choosing to stay 3D because 5D it takes a lot of work. You can't be lazy and try to and raise your frequency at the same time. Then you'll be susceptible to falling back into old patterns, going back to those toxic relationships and stuff. A lot of you guys can go back in time and look at photos before you were in that toxic relationship, during that toxic relationship, and then after. And you're going to see like such a glow you had before that toxic relationship. Then you're going to see um, the cloud that came over you during that toxic relationship. And then you're going to look at pictures of you when you had removed that and got on your healing journey, and you're going to see all the shifts in your physical energy, your face, your skin, your hair, your all different types of things you're gonna notice. And it's just a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit in the spiritual realm too. Because there's just a lot of agents, man. A lot of fucking agents being placed on the timeline to distract you. People that have willingly become agents because they live in a mindset of scarcity. People that don't even know they're agents because they just blind, and they choosing to project externally as opposed to going within and seeing that they have power and seeing where their frequency could be raised, and they just choosing to like project externally to people who they feel are more powerful than them, or people that they feel have changed in a way that makes them uncomfortable. But that's not your problem. Okay. Ooh. You got the Three of Swords coming out, the Nine of Coins, and the Knight of Coins. So look at this. Okay, Spirit. This Three of Swords is letting me know that you about to take some L's, right? But we just talked about what those losses are going to be. It's going to be mindsets here. It's going to be, I feel like, external things, people, that you have to let go in order to get to this, Nine of Coins energy. Because this is like the Nine of Pence. This is having everything. This is that self-sustainable energy that we talked about, when you're realizing that everything is within you, not external to you. Okay? Everything you need is already within you. So you're going to start to, the veil is being lifted, extremely lifted for a lot of you. All of you high priestesses, the veil is lifted for you. And so you're going to see the betrayal clear as day. You're going to see where you've been betraying yourselves. You're going to see the connections that were disloyal. It's a lot of things being made clear to you. And then you got the Knight of Coins, which is like the Knight of Pence. And this is talking about that slow and steady progress that you've been making. Because you've been doing like the work. You've went through the dark night of the soul. You've cried, you've let things go. You, like we talked about, you've mourned parts of yourself that no longer resonate with who you've become. And so this is that slow and steady progress, but it's like when you get to this Nine of Pence stage, it's like, okay, now slow down. Slow down and look at everything you've accomplished. Be proud of it. You know? Rejoice in the fact that whatever was sent for you didn't destroy you. It may have, fucked you up a little bit, but like, nah, you still standing strong here. Maybe you had to slow down a bit to recalibrate your steps, with this Knight of Coins. But even still, you're abundant. Even still, you have realized it's all within you. The Nine of Coins is like a beautiful energy because it's no codependency in that. It's like you like, oh well, this door is closed. Boom, let me build a new door. You're not waiting for people to give you handouts, or you're not waiting for people to link you. You're not waiting for nobody to put you on. Some of these impulsive people that are going to be coming in now that you're at this Nine and Knight of Pence state, some of these people that betrayed you, are going to come back in, right? And try to make you think that you wouldn't be what you are without they fake ass. Now, maybe this person loaned you $10 to take a Uber or something. So, to go to a job interview. And so you got that job. You paid them back that $10 100 times fold. But this person is always going to try to hold shit over your head like, oh, well, you wouldn't have this Unless you wouldn't have that job if I didn't loan you $10 to get the Uber to the interview that day. But they ain't your work ethic. You didn't got promoted to manager, supervisor, whatever. That wasn't them that did that work. You've already paid them back for loaning you that $10 to get to that job interview. You don't owe anybody your success. You don't owe anybody shit, is what you need to understand right now. Because you're going to have a lot of people looking at this growth and this change in you, and they're going to feel like it's all because of them that you have what you have. Just because somebody helps you doesn't mean they created you. They didn't give you your gifts or your powers or your work ethic, so they can't take it away. And it's not owed to them. So I want you to stay focused. Don't let nobody come in trying to like guilt trip you, emotionally manipulate you, or mind fuck you into thinking that you need to be living in a state of guilt all the damn time. Three of Staffs. So your ships have come in. See? Things have materialized into your life by your own actions, by your own patience and resilience. You know what I mean? You got the Empress here in reverse. So two messages I'm hearing. Some of you guys need to pick yourself back up and start taking better care of yourselves. Even if you're not going nowhere, you know, you're not leaving the house that day, still do your hair, still oil your scalp, still oil your skin, take your supplements, do your rituals, your beauty rituals, take your salt baths, be good to yourself, speak kindly to yourself, think highly of yourself. Because you're in the Knight of Pentacles state, right? So you have that slow down moment, that slow down opportunity to actually get shit in order. And one of the things Spirit is calling for you to get into order is yourself. And see, it's like you've been so focused on the spiritual realm, the spiritual aspect of yourself, the 5D, that you have detached from the 3D, which is this physical form here with the Empress. So maybe it's time. No, it is time. It's time for you to reconnect with that physical form. Because you have things to get done. And you want to feel proud when you look at yourself. It's going to help you feel good about yourself. So really start pouring back into yourself. Indulging in self-care, because with this Empress in reverse, I'm seeing that some of you guys are always skimping on shit when it comes to you. But when it comes to other people, you there to give and buy them this and get them that. But then when it comes to you, it's like, oh, I could kind of do without. Well, it's no longer time to do without. Some of you guys got a jealous ass homegirl around you too. And she is an attention junkie, right? So if she sees you getting any type of attention, she's envious of it already because it's not pointed towards her. But she gets a lot of attention, though. It's not like she doesn't get any attention, but it's just something about you getting attention that bothers her because she's used to you being small. She looks at you as small. So I'm also hearing, too, that she may even kind of like maybe talk bad about you behind your back just so that other people don't see your beauty, so that other people don't draw near you. Especially like maybe to her mate, she talks a lot about you, and to mutual friends. And it's all because she doesn't like to see you shine for some reason. And and your shine takes nothing away from hers. Okay? So those are the two messages I'm getting there with that Empress in reverse. Star card in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So I really feel like this person needs to heal as opposed to focusing on your healing. You have two aces coming out. You have the Ace of Coins with the Ace of Swords here. A lot of victory and success around finances. Um, a lot of clarity of thought. You have the Five of Coins in reverse. So that impoverished feeling of lack is moving away. Feeling like there's no support there, that's moving away. Feeling misunderstood is moving away, because now you're coming into this understanding of self, so you really don't care if anybody external to you gets you or not, like we already talked about. You're going to be seeing things as they are. You're going to lose a lot of support when you do this, though, with this Six of Coins in reverse. When you really step into who you're really meant to be, you're going to see where you were pouring into empty vessels or giving time and energy to people who were only takers. A lot of you guys are fucking with takers. Energetic and energy and vampires. You were. But I want you to know that when they're removed, it's going to be replaced with way better. As long as your money right and your mind right and you seeing things clearly, you good. You good, High Priestess. Just with this Star card in reverse, it's really time to start pouring back into yourselves. Staying away from people who are afraid to do the work, who don't want to heal but just want to show up and just like drain you of your energy. Okay? These are people who don't want to heal, don't want to do the work, don't want to give, but they expect you to always be giving. Okay? Stay away from people who try to hold you in this imprisonment of your own kindness. Your own kindness is something that is earned and you choose to give to people. Don't allow people to keep you trapped into some prison of kindness to where even when they just take, you still got to be kind about it. That's not spirituality. That's not being wise. That's not being a good person. Because you're not even being a good person to yourself when you allow people to make withdrawals and not deposits. That's not being kind, and you end up with insufficient funds, which is your energy. You got the Fool here coming out. So it's time to start this new journey. Everything new right now for you. You're moving forward. You got the Temperance here at the bottom of your deck. It's time to create balance in a lot of situations. Four of Coins here. You got to hold on to your energy, because with the Magician here in reverse, there's a lot of people that using energy for bad, like their energy for bad or to manipulate you. Spirit is telling you like to hold your energy close to you at this time. You got the Seven of Staffs with the Magician in reverse. So it's like people just kind of want to get your guard down, get you vulnerable, to distract you. It's a weird, low vibing ass energy. It's just like people with with too much time on their hands. People that have power of manifestation but really don't know what to do with it. It's like they think they're happy, but they're really not. You have the Wheel of Fortune here at the upright position, so it's like good things are coming in for you. Two of Cups behind it in reverse, but it's all through separation. We've been hearing this a lot. Definitely miss this Magician in reverse with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Staffs in reverse. Somebody really just wants to like weaken you. They really just kind of want to see you like defenseless. Spirit, what's the Magician in reverse? Please. Seven of Swords. And I just said Seven of Swords on accident. Yeah. Seven of Swords. I said, Spirit, what's the Magician? And the Seven of Swords comes out. So this is somebody you cannot trust. This is one of those impulsive ass people. Four of Cups here. This person just, like I said, too much time on their hands, just bored. So they sitting around conjuring up bullshit. That's the only way they know how to live, I'm hearing. Yeah. Don't let nobody steal your magic, man. And I don't even mean like somebody could physically take your magic, but don't let nobody come in and manipulate you and then you stop seeing your own power. People be weird, man. Like, to me, I really don't get it, because like when you like really got a lot of shit going on in your life and you busy and you trying to make a way and you focus on your family, your goals, school, whatever, work, your businesses, you really shouldn't have enough time to be in this energy right here. It's like if you're really doing what you need to do, how do you have time to be the Magician in reverse with the Seven of Swords? Just sneaky and manipulative? How do you have time to do that? I barely have energy to reply back to emails after doing shit all day, every day, and then still taking care of me. The last thing I have time for is to be sitting up, worried about somebody else, or like doing something manipulative and wicked to somebody else. I don't really get it. The world here in reverse, this is like this person wants to like keep you in a karmic loop. But you have the Nine of Cups here. So it's like, no, you're not going to do that with them. Ten of Swords here, you've already played that game of backstabbing and betrayal. I want to ask Spirit something. Spirit, what's this Ten of Swords, please? Two of Staffs. Yep. This is somebody that you was partnered up with, or somebody that you was in a relationship with that's like coming with this drama. But they betrayed you already in the past. And now you are the Nine of Pentacles. You've built yourself back up. You know your worth. And they just kind of want to come in with this Seven of Swords and Magician in reverse energy. Right? They want to come sneak their little manipulative ass back in and keep the cycle going. They don't want the cycle to end. Because you're a source of energy to them. They don't even really see you as a person with like feelings and emotions. They don't even have a compassionate outlook on you. They completely dehumanize you. So it's like they don't care if like you've grown. They don't care. They just see you in this Nine of Cups, Nine of Pence energy, and they like, I'll either want that or I want to keep this person in this traumatic cycle with me. Because this person is really unhappy and sick. And it's so surprising to you because you had that fog over you of always trying to see the good in this person, or just so wrapped up in the feeling of this person, and it wasn't even a really good feeling. It was so topsy-turvy, I'm hearing. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I'm hearing. Two of Swords, yeah. You were kind of like choosing not to see and staying in limbo to make a decision. But the Eight of Wands here, Eight of Staffs, you've made the decision. But you know, and I feel like the decision is going to be moving forward. But you have the Chariot in reverse here coming out. So there's going to be some communication that's going to be coming in purposely to hold you back. Don't entertain any arguments, Spirit is saying. Don't entertain any arguments, because what's going to happen is you're going to take that call or you're going to respond to that message, and you're going to start to feel like that Empress in reverse. Like this person is just calling to like basically break you again. Like, bitch, don't you came from with this Chariot in reverse. When quite contrary, you haven't forgot where you came from. That's why you were able to move forward and become the Nine of Pentacles. Because you feel that lack or that codependency on anyone to make you feel whole or responsible for your emotions or your thoughts and all of that. It was too much. So, you know, if you feeling like, well, I can, da 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 da, like I wouldn't even take the call, honestly, because it's nothing's gonna develop from this call or this visit. Some of them might even try to come and see you, but with the Chariot in reverse, it's not gonna go anywhere. This person gonna play nice for like a few minutes, right? Page of Cups in reverse. This person gonna play nice for a few minutes, and then you're gonna see that they have not changed. They're gonna say some little slick, insensitive shit to you, and then you're gonna be like, damn, like you're gonna feel this Ten of Swords all over again. So with that Star in reverse is telling me like this will be the test to see how much you really healed. You want to heal to the point where you don't even answer the call anymore, because you know whether you answer the call or not, that Ten of Swords energy still stands. Because when you don't answer the call, you probably all kinds of bitches and you ain't shit, you this, you a bum, this, da 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 da. And then when you do answer the call and you see that they haven't changed, and then you don't play nice when they acting like a Page of Cups in reverse, super immature, emotionally immature, childish, don't very insensitive, no emotional intelligence. So you could say something that's really deep and say something that really means something to you, and this person just gonna skip over it. This person's gonna be very evasive during the conversation. They're not gonna give you the truth. They're not gonna tell you why and what. They're just gonna like deflect and deflect, and you're gonna be exhausted by the end of this conversation. That's why this Chariot's in reverse. Because when the Chariot's in the upright, you moving fast, you got a lot of energy, you got things going. But if you take this damn call, or you take this visit, or you pull up on them, or you entertain some shit, thinking that it's gonna be fun and you're gonna get them to see things your way, they're not gonna hesitate to revert back to childlike behavior with you. Like you they fucking mama or something. You not they mama. You're not nobody mama. And if this is a friend, you're not their mama either. They not your mama. Like, this person just is just, I don't know. Their heart's just not in the right place. And when they hit you up, if they don't get what they want, then no. Because you got the King of Cups here. You may have a lot of emotion for this person. You may still care and want the best for this person. But we know the King of Cups, he don't really show his emotions like too outwardly like that. So you're gonna have to be very stoic, emotionally stoic. You're emotionally mature at this point because you've learned a lot from heartbreak. So utilize that intelligence. You got the Eight of Cups coming out in reverse. So yeah, this is something that's going to pull in your heartstrings, make you want to go back to certain things. But the Judgment comes out in reverse with it. And Spirit is like, don't go back to that. Ain't no second chances for that. Ain't no second chances for that. You got to let that stay where it was. You know? Yeah, Six of Staffs in reverse, because it won't be victorious. I'm telling you, nothing's going to come from that situation. If you go back to that friendship, that relationship, whatever. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because you get the Four of Staffs in reverse. with the Eight of Swords in the upright. So then you be stuck. And all your peace and harmony that was here with the Four of Swords, Four of Staffs, is going to be like stagnant again. Because you're going to be back in your head about what you should have said and what you should have done. And why did I even let them talk to me like that? Why did I even respond? Am I really like they saying? Da 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 da. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, the world is like rebirthing itself right now. So it's a lot of shit shaking. The last thing you need on your team right now is sneaky, manipulative people. The last thing you need on your team right now is people who don't want to pull their weight and don't want to be honest and real. People who just out for self. Don't even like encourage you. You don't need that. You don't need to take yourself into that. The Hierophant reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is a whole lot of bullshit. A whole lot of bullshit. This is, I'm vulnerable. Nine of Swords, Nine of Staffs in reverse. It's like, oh God, I don't even feel like fighting. You don't even feel like fighting anymore. Like, you tired of it. But then you got this Hierophant in reverse, somebody that's disloyal and egotistical and just a fucking narc or a sociopath and just talks for no reason and lying all the time. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, causing trauma, causing mess, and causing drama, then sitting back and watch it all unfold. And then when it's brought to this person's lap, they're like, oh, I don't even know how that happened. But no, motherfucker, because it was this person. The Hierophant reverse is somebody that just lies and just talks for the sake of hearing themselves talk, controlling for no reason. The Knight of Swords in reverse is that impulsive person we were talking about earlier. Somebody that just does things without thinking. But that's not your frequency, so you the Nine of Staffs here in reverse. Like, look, I don't got time for this. You're learning that a lot of situations aren't to be fought for. You're learning to pick your battles wisely. Shout out to my moderators. I didn't even show y'all no love yet. Sorry, guys. I was in the damn reading. Three of Staffs coming out. Your ships are coming in. The things you have manifested are being brought back to you. So just chill right now and focus on healing. Healing is not linear. It's not like, oh, you healed Tuesday, you're going to be fine for the rest of the week. Some things come back up. That's why it's past, present, future energy with tarot. Because it's going to talk about the past. It's going to talk about the present. It's going to talk about the future. And then you got the High Priestess in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Like, you be like going against your intuition twice. Because the Queen of Cups is highly intuitive too. You be going against your intuition twice if your ass go back to these types of situations. Because like you already know the truth. And so, for the false high priestesses that I feel like be lurking a lot, they don't even be seeing things clearly. They're very emotionally manipulative. And, they fucking like, everything's emotion to them. You don't want to slip into that. Because the High Priestess in reverse is somebody that's very insecure. And the High Priestess in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse is a very irrational, emotionally weak person. And you don't want to be like that. Everything is emotion. You be fucking drowning if everything's emotion all the time and you're not using your intuition. You're not using your logic. Everything's just, oh, I'm hurt. I'm mad. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm mad. Not seeing things clearly. Like, this is a vibe you want to stay away from. Don't trauma bond with nobody. Because that's what will happen when you trauma bond with somebody. You'll stop leaning on your intuition and become emotionally dependent on someone. And then when that person doesn't show up for you the way you think they should or expect them to, then all logic, reason, and everything goes out the door, and it's just a big ass ball of emotion. And that shit is exhausting. Yeah, you came too far, Tiffany. So it's like, don't get caught up in this low vibe, man. And this is where that Chariot in reverse wants to take you back to when you didn't know yourself, back to when you didn't have your emotions in check, back when you weren't listening to your intuition, like we talked about, you just going off of the feeling of someone. Don't go back to that. And don't entertain anybody on this frequency. Have the star card in the upright position here at the bottom of your deck. Yeah, you've come too far, like Tiffany said. And so why? Why go back to not being tapped into yourself? The highest frequency of all is like that self-love, being connected to source. Why go back to that when you've done the work, that soul work? Ten of Staffs with the Knight of Staffs. Yeah, you've overcome so much. Look, he got the staffs like a badge of honor now. You're on a voyage now. You're going deeper now. You need to honor that. Honor your scars because they show that you won battles. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you, Spirit. You got the Five of Cups in reverse with the Six of Swords. Yes. Okay. So you coming out of that mourning phase, right? And now you're in this acceptance phase here with the Six of Swords. And it's like you ready to go. I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. So it's like you about to get it popping, okay? Like you Six of Swords, you seeing things clearly. You're moving away from this heavy ass emotional bullshit that was just weighing you down. You are like sailing away. You know? Look here with the Knight of Staffs and the Six of Swords. You're sailing away. And so, yeah. Nothing else to be sad about, baby. It's like you've taken the rest of whatever you had left in you and you really built yourself, okay? I'm loving this energy for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Five of Staffs. And it came out like this. Okay. It's so weird. It's so funny. It's funny to me because it's like there's always going to be somebody trying to keep their foot on your neck, High Priestess. All right. It's always gonna be that. And I mean, you know, with great power comes great responsibility and haters. Y'all know I don't even be studying the haters like that, like saying it in that form because they so low to me that it's like it's useless to even give these fools any airtime. But it's like now that you step in clearly and you're on this new voyage and you're diving deep into yourself and connecting, the Five of Staffs it has to come up. It has to come up, man. That's that duality. But I feel like with it coming out here, in this way, it's like saying, yeah, there may be a little confrontation or a little people trying to like one up you or compete with you or, you know, make you feel like something, you know. whatever they think, whatever they think they doing, right? They're gonna be doing that. But it's like you still gonna be standing firm. Yeah, 3 of coins here. It's like you still gonna be building, making your money, working with like-minded individuals, having that support. So, with that support, you're gonna see this 5 of Wands energy. You're gonna see it sometimes. But honestly, it's just like flies. You could just shoo them away. King of Swords, you're coming out as a King of Swords. So it's like in an upright position. You're seeing things clearly. You're doing the right things. You focus, man. You're not all in your feelings. Knight of Staffs in reverse. Don't let your ego make you come off your throne to address this 5 of Wands energy. The people that are bothering you or with this 5 of Wands here, it's just people who are like operating the low aspect of their ego, and they think that your shine takes away from theirs when it doesn't. The sun illuminates all of the world, and everybody's doing just fine. So this person, like I said, thinks in a lack mindset. You got the 6 of Cups in reverse with the Page of Staffs. So yeah, the past, don't let nostalgia, because we in Venus retrograde, we in Mercury in retrograde in Cancer. That's a very emotional type vibe. So people may be trying to remember when, and the kids, and we used to, and how we was back in the day. You see this sun way back here with all these cups. That was way back in the day, homie. You on a new page now. So like, yeah, don't let that trip you up either. People trying to be like, oh, but we were, and remember when? Don't let those conversations trip you up. Okay, you on to something new. You got a lot of new prospects about to be coming in. Okay, High Priestess. Okay, after this, we're going to do something else. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. You're going to have a lot of other prospects. And to be quite honest, this person don't know how to even be with one person. So don't pay attention to them. Don't pay attention to them. Do other things. Build. You're in a state of building right now. Stay building. Okay, let's get some other cards, guys. Oh, let's get the Kipper. Oh my God, how could I forget? Oh, and before we go, I want to show you guys a couple things. Just to pick up when you got some extra money, some supplements and whatnot. As soon as I break the deck, it's unexpected income. But I mean, you're a High Priestess. What else are you gonna be doing? Building, right? Getting that coin, right? Yep. I'm gonna sit here and shuffle about 3 times. Unexpected income is a fortunate energy that's gonna be working for you right now. False person comes out. And this bitch ain't came out in a minute for us in this deck. So yeah, false person. You already know what's up. We just talked about this false person. So this is just confirmation. We're not going to go back into her. Privileged lady at the bottom of the deck. You, the privileged lady, is the High Priestess. So like you in good standing, High Priestess. Just stay focused. Don't, and then it's 2 false people in this card. It's the man here with a mask on, and this chick here covering her face with the fan. So it's like you may not know which angle somebody coming from. It could be your ex, and it could be old girl. So you being called to stay the privileged lady, Take care of yourself, nurture yourself, love on yourself, start up your other businesses, do all these other things that are going to keep you being this privileged lady. Don't worry about that false person. Spirit says they got them. So, yeah. Mature man, it's like my archangel Michael, like Spirit, like, oh, I got it. Spirit see everything. See, Spirit is wise. Spirit sees everything. So if you just moving in alignment with this privileged lady energy, privileged lady ain't out here fighting, acting a fool, messing up nothing. She don't got time for that. She's thinking of how to live a life of luxury, how to be a woman of leisure. So this is what you should be on right now, High Priestess. Yeah, pathway. Like we've been talking about journeys. We had the Fool, we had the Knight of Staves, we had the Six of Swords. So you're moving on to something brighter and better here. This is a beautiful pathway. I would love to walk this shit barefoot. Nice bottle of wine and fruits in a basket. Just chill. Your feet feeling the cool soil. You grounding yourself. There's butterflies. There's trees. You can smell the earth. The sun there at the end. Like, this is a beautiful vibe, High Priestess. And this is what you have to keep your eyes on. This is the prize. That's why I fucks with you, High Priestesses, because y'all be bringing out the best in me. Y'all inspire me. Ashe, toil and labor pops out in reverse. What I just say about you? Gift at the bottom of the deck in the upright position. Come through, Spirit. Come through. We need you in here, Spirit, tonight. Okay, come on, y'all. If this ain't a winning hand, I mean, I don't know then. And I said the overall energy was unexpected income. Toil and labor in reverse. You already was the privileged lady. So that's why you ain't got to be out here slinging mud, acting a fool with people, because Spirit got you, okay? Spirit got you, mature man. Okay? And the gift. That's the gift of peace of mind, of stability, of happiness. You know? Thank you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let's get another day, guys. I said I wasn't going to be on here long. Look, the video will not be uploaded until 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Because I already know we're about to be on here another 20 minutes down there. And it is what it is. It'll upload when it uploads, guys. Thank you, everybody, for sticking in here this long with me. Thanks for your support, your good energy, your good vibes. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys all the time. Thank you, Spirit. You got the sun coming out here. And then it's like this beautiful tree house with the rainbow and gold all around it. This is abundance coming in. This is like abundance of all forms, beloved. These low-key look like pinnacles on that tree. A spirit says whatever you spend, you're going to get it right back. So you definitely have to come out of that lack mindset, because you got the gift here. And you've got toil and labor in reverse. So you're not about to be stuck. By no means. You're just going to keep evolving. Look how beautiful the scenery is. You're just going to keep evolving. Yeah. Higher heights, beautiful skies, Things are just clearing up. You're going to be able to see everything. It's like the world is your oyster. Thank you, Spirit. And you got this wheel here, and it's got all the zodiac signs on it. And this came out in reverse. Like, from now on, it's like, okay, resonate with your zodiac sign, of course, right? Um, but Spirit is saying, don't make astrology everything. Don't make it so much a part of your life that it affects how you see yourself. You know? Like, take it for what it is. It's just a tool. Because as you begin to evolve, you're going to realize that you can embody all these signs on the wheel. Have fun with your zodiac sign. Learn the positive and negative traits, and transmute that into whatever you need it for. But don't let it get you all out of sorts. Don't be online arguing with people about your zodiac sign. Just laugh at shit because it doesn't make you who you are. Because we all deal with the best and the worst of every sign. We all have a sign that we could be like, oh, that sign was blah blah blah. We all do. But that's your business. Some of you guys need to get some dandelion tea. Yeah, you need to get some dandelion tea. It's a very healing tea. It's really good for you. It like heals you really well on the inside. I have some. I have to start drinking mine more too because I be stuck on the echinacea tea all the time. And what else other tea? Oh, ginger tea. I love ginger tea. I have so many different teas, but I be drinking one of them more than the other. So get you guys some organic dandelion tea. You have to start drinking your teas more often if you're not. Look, you guys are taking flight. This is the third ship that you've had coming out. You're sailing, man, sailing away from the bullshit. Some of you guys are gonna cry because I feel like some of you guys are longing for a place that's home that you don't even know what it is, but you can feel your soul and your spirit being pulled to it. It's like this homesickness, but it's like, damn, where am I homesick for? Like you don't even feel like you belong on earth sometimes. Like you feel like you're an otherworldly being, and you are. And so you just really homesick for that place. Spirit knows that place. And this journey you're going into, and this journey that you're on, is going to lead you to that place. And it's going to be like this feeling. For some of you guys, it's going to be a place where there's a lot of trees, a lot of grass, just a lot of greenery, beautiful summers and springs. And for some of you guys, it's not a place, it's a mindset. So, yeah, this dog with the leash, it's like this dog knows his way home. You know your way home, and the route goes within. The route starts within, and then it'll be without. So it's like you guys are homesick for a place. I just keep seeing this place. It's a cornucopia, utopia of sorts. It's like you can see it, you can feel it, you can taste it, but you want to touch it. You want to be physically there. You want to feel it. You want to feel that earth beneath your feet. A lot of you guys need to start walking barefoot on grass and sand and dirt more often. Yeah, but you know what? Look at these rats on this car, this mouse on this car. Don't, man. Now I got two messages because in some cultures the mouse represents abundance coming in. But I feel like you need to be making sure ain't no rats in your circle. Okay? Got this depressed ass dude here in reverse. Make sure the person you sleeping with ain't trying to steal your cheese. I'm telling you because you already showing up as a Nine of Pentacles and you about to have everything you desire. Don't forget, Spirit is handing you something, taking you out of the rat race, taking you out of the rat race, no pun intended. You know what I'm saying? So let's be checking your traps and making sure everything's clear as you're on this climb, you know, because you're on a climb. You're on a new path. You know what I mean? Things are growing for you right now. Okay. Let's get some other cards, guys. I'm just really hearing choose your path wisely here because this is like a maze. You got air, seek union of mind and spirit. Yeah. See, like we was talking about earlier, using that intuitive energy, listening to your spirit right now. It's like that 1 foot in the 3D, 1 foot in the 5D that we talk about. You're learning how to balance all things around you at this time. You got the maiden, a new relationship blossoms. Some of y'all about to be coming into union, man, with somebody that's gonna be good for you. You got the hand of fate. Forces beyond your control intervene. That spirit. That's that divine intervention. You got the dagger. This says conflict and danger lies in wait. And what did we talk about with that 5 of Wands and that 7 of Swords with that damn magician in reverse? That's that person coming back trying to like bring conflict to you now that you're tapped in. Now that you find a new love, Now the new love's blossoming. Now that you listening to your intuition, you going with divine intervention. Somebody not gonna want to see that. I'm telling you. Somebody not gonna want to see that. Be mindful right now. Then the wolf jump out. Beware of who you trust. I'm just saying, man. Don't be telling everybody your dreams and your goals. Take that extra key back from old girl. Whatever you got to do. But I'm telling you, at this time, you need to be protecting your abundance and your happiness. You got the stars. A long journey brings reward. So, yeah, you on the path to enlightenment. You evolving. I'm telling you. As you step into this 5D, you're going to see things very clearly. You're going to see these wolves. You're going to see who's really been holding the dagger the whole time. Okay? Let's get one more, please, Spirit. You got the Spirit. It says unseen forces watch over you. So you are definitely protected, like we talked about earlier with that mature man. We're talking about Archangel Michael. So you definitely have protection in other realms, you know. You have people watching over you and guiding you. You have the mystic circle as your outcome. Your abilities will be enhanced. And we already talked about that too. I'm telling you, your whatever psychic abilities you have, whether you're clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, all of those things are being heightened right now. This is like your time. So you're gonna really be seeing everything clearly, guys. All right, let's get some oracle cards and then we'll be done. So you're definitely upgrading. This card just called out to me, the serpent. It says a sly and subtle approach is needed. And last week when we was on the random reading and earlier, I was telling you guys, even in this reading, to be quiet about what you're doing. Stop telling everybody everything. Don't run shit by nobody. You're your own authority in whatever you're going forward with. So this is just being very stealthful in how you move. The serpent isn't always bad. If some of you guys are going to be going through a Kundalini rising, and this is really going to spark this mystic circle. This is really what's going to spark, like, your gifts being enhanced. I was just talking about clairaudient people on my Twitter today about how their gifts are going to be enhanced and how you guys are going to be privy to certain knowledge, and you're going to have to keep it to yourself here with the serpent. All right? So you ain't got to tell everybody every download. You ain't got to tell everybody every message. Some of that shit is just meant for you to keep, for you to move through this realm. Everything isn't for the collective. Some of the messages and things that you guys, a lot of you guys read cards that follow me, a lot of you guys are healers that fuck with me. Some of the messages you get are for you, not for everybody else. You're going to start to discern between the two. Okay. Let's put these up, clear these out, and then we'll get some oracle cards, and then we'll be done, guys. Yeah, but it's definitely time to detach from this matrix. Everybody think this whole whatchamacallit COVID thing over. I don't. I think it's gonna be something else coming. It's been too still. And we in the timeline where people love chaos, so don't get too comfortable. Don't start using up all your supplies, and don't start using up all the stuff you put away for emergency, because the emergency ain't really happened yet. I'm telling you right now, the emergency has not really happened yet. So just stand still and focus. Right now you need to be focusing and really learning how to live off the grid as much as possible. Okay, let's get some love cards, and then we'll get something else. Okay, you got the distorted masculine with self-respect. All right, the distorted masculine is just like the false divine masculine that everybody is so obsessed with right now. Everybody is obsessed with the divine masculine, but that ain't the true divine masculine that everybody is raving about. That's the distorted masculine. Okay, that's somebody that is self-serving, don't move right. This person has let the outer world control their inner world. Let's see. Says the distorted masculine is here for all of us to see every day of our lives. It is characterized by an unwillingness to trust, tending to ignore emotions and intuition, wanting proof of everything, and insisting on a logical or rational approach. Part of the mode we all grew up with to a greater or lesser extent. This old paradigm is now becoming obsolete. At first, we may still believe that the distorted masculine owns and runs this world. But if we look closer, we can see that his refusal to acknowledge and support the divine feminine is causing him to wither and die. We all have created the society we live in today, irrespective to our gender. How long the distorted masculine continues to exert his power is up to each and every one of us. The distorted masculine loves bureaucracy, power for the sake of it, and separateness rather than togetherness. He tends to work within a win-lose dynamic where there can only be one winner for first prize, taking advantage and taking whatever is available or as seen as business as usual in this mode. So naturally, we see a lot of distorted masculine in the corporate environment and in the damage done to our forests and oceans. It is tempting to feel helpless in the face of such an intense force. But this dragon has a soft underbelly because without the feminine forces to feed him, he cannot survive. You have drawn this card today because the distorted masculine is still influencing your life. Do you live by your clock and your diary, pushing everything aside until your work is done? Do you ignore your intuition or the messages from your body urging you to rest and relax? Are you afraid to feel your emotions for fear of being overwhelmed or appearing weak? You angels and spirit guides, I'm sorry, your angels and spirit guides want you to know that now is the time to bring this imbalance to your conscious awareness. Acknowledge it, bless it for what it has taught you, and let it go. It is time to live and for the present without this influence. Boom. So, like I was saying, everybody is so obsessed with the divine masculine, but they are obsessed with the distorted masculine. And nobody talks about that enough. It's just, oh, the divine masculine left you for a karmic and blah, 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 blah. No, this person is using their free will, like we talked about earlier. Now, granted, there are some women out there, some distorted feminines who will use magic and whatever they have to keep a dude tied to them. But at the end of the day, this distorted masculine needs to hold accountability for how he's showing up in the world and how he's affecting the feminines he's with. So, don't be no pick me when it comes to these distorted masculines, because the true divine masculine is working on himself and is afraid to get into a relationship with someone until he's whole, just like you are apprehensive of getting into a relationship with someone until you know you're at the space you want to be in. So we just got to be mindful of what we're labeling these men as when we're doing these readings on them and these channel messages and shit. Because some of these guys, like I always tell you, are not the divine masculine. These are false divine masculines. They exist. Okay, and so your last card for this was self-respect. So this is self-explanatory. I'm not even gonna really go into the book about that. We know what self-respect is. And so it's just time to get back to that integrity. You know, knowing how to care for yourself. Not being dependent on this distorted masculine to make you feel worthy of love or feel whole again or some shit. Like, no. That's not where it's at. And that's why some of you guys have been called to sit by yourself. Because at some point, you guys had given your power away. You had given your power to these distorted masculines and thought that, like, they were the all end all to be all. And that wasn't it. That just shook you and brought you back to who you needed to be so that you can gain your self-respect and know to never give anybody that much power over you ever again. I don't believe in like love is earned through disrespect, betrayal, and abandonment and all that stuff. That's trauma bonding to me. You know, no relationship is perfect, but it's just some stuff that you don't have to be tied to. And your self-respect is what's going to show you those things. Okay, let's get our last oracle and then we'll be done, y'all. So many freaking decks over here. Ooh, child. Okay. Thanks everybody for liking the video. I love you guys. Appreciate it. I know these readings be long and it's a lot to take in, but I feel like y'all know what's up. There's cards that flying everywhere. Okay. Smoke break. Wow, yes, I love these cards. All right. So the first card you guys got was Eclipse Mermaid. Okay, I'm gonna read this one first. These two came out. You got Eclipse Mermaid and you got Dress of Alchemy. Okay, I love that Eclipse Mermaid came out because tomorrow is the eclipse. Hi, Priestess, y'all always on. Tomorrow's the eclipse, right? I think it's tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. And so, man, I'm telling you, that's why a lot of us been feeling tired. Whenever there's an eclipse and all this stuff has been going on, it is pulling on our energy. And for those of you who are tapped in, you're feeling this shit strong. Like you could just feel like all these energetic shifts. And it's so funny. It's like a funny joke because we always talking about, oh, there's been a shift. There was a shift. Like we always talking about it's a shift, but like no, this time it's really a shift. It be shifts those times too. Like, but when you tapped in, you just feel the shifts, and you just have to say it. Like, and it just comes off as cliche because everybody makes a joke of it, but it's true. Okay, this card says a powerful energy shift. A deeply emotional, energetic shift akin to that of a powerful eclipse is taking place in your life. There could be revelations, scandals, and truths being told too. Oh my God, wait a minute. Let me drink some water. Okay. Let me start over because this shit just like hit me in a way. Okay. A deeply emotional, energetic shift akin to that of a powerful eclipse is taking place in your life. There could be revelations, scandals, and truths being told too at this time. And you may feel the urge to change what you eat, how you look and dress, how you express yourself, what classes you take, who you hang out with, and what you thought you wanted to do with your life. You are on the path, your own soul path. Everything that takes place will be good and right, even if it's disruptive. If you have not placed your feet on the path, this time may feel more disruptive, tumultuous, and surprising. Any change at this time will bring you closer to who you truly are. It is up to each of us to choose how we move through an eclipse. Only one thing is certain: resistance is futile. What was I saying earlier with that pathway card? And I was like, I see you guys walking barefoot on this path, like I was seeing that, and this is saying that like you're really taking this journey, guys. Like this is a serious time, man. Like it's exciting, it's nerve-wracking, it's whatever. You feel inquisitive, you feel like you know, you feel like you got it, you feel like you don't. It's like all those emotions just like spilling over, man. It's like it's crazy right now. And that eclipse is like that duality we're moving into. Like I said, we're gonna be existing in, because that's the sun and the moon out at the same time. That's that duality. So you're really, and like I was telling you earlier, there's going to be a lot of shit coming to the surface. You're going to see a lot of things as they truly are. You had that false person. We were just talking about letting people go and just changing your whole life and being that empress and really pouring into yourselves. So step into this eclipse energy, guys, and use it to empower yourselves. Which brings us to your last card, Dress of Alchemy, release your power. Okay. This card says, please take time to clear from your own sacred path. I'm sorry, I'm still on path. Let me start over. Please take time to clear from your own sacred energy field jealousy, envy, fear, and guilt. And what did I say earlier? We're not about to be living in guilt for that's just not it. Once you are clear, welcome in bright, strong, powerful, healthy energy. After this has taken place, expect symbols and signs to pour in. Keep your energy strong, bright, and follow the signs. When your energy is strong and bright, when you come from a place of love, courage, and wisdom, you will attract the right signs and will not be misled. Do not expect to have no change after her arrival. Relationships and situations based on ego centered concepts containing toxic energies will fall away naturally. And now, and you will now ask for your worth. This is not hubris, overweening pride. It is self love in action, baby. Yes. Oh my God. Come through, Spirit. We was already talking about that, man. Such confirmation tonight. So many different confirmations. I feel like it was needed. So yeah, man. Whew. It's time. It is time. It's been time. Guys, it's been time. All right. Oh, yeah. Let me get to those supplements real quick before we close out. Okay. So, one that I like to take is um, omega-3 fish oil is good for your heart health, may reduce the risk of heart disease. I'm sorry, of coronary heart disease. And this is 1,000 milligrams. These are like the little oil capsules. I don't believe in taking tablets because tablets contain a lot of fillers, and then you don't get all of the nutrients or substance or herb or whatever. So always get like gel capsules or vegan capsules or vegetable capsules that just hold the complete herb itself. The next one is ashwagandha. This is good for like your it helps your nervous system, it helps your adrenaline. It's just like a really good herb to like a mood kind of helper. It gets you good peaceful rest. um this one is in a vegetarian capsule, and it's like the actual root, it's organic too. And so that one's a good one. Then black maca is good because black maca is tricky because it's good for like your libido too. Women, it'll get you like super wet, but it also can like increase fertility. Like you can get pregnant sometimes if you take a lot of this. Also, it can put weight on you, so you have to be careful. There's green maca too. There's slippery elm that's good for like enhancing, like, down there to keep you wet if you don't want to do the black maca because of the weight gain that comes along with it. But it is good for sexual energy, and it's organic, it's all natural. And then I always be talking to y'all about this black seed oil, but this shit be having me right. Okay, so it's good for your hair, your skin, whatever, but it's also good to take like 2 tablespoons a day, one at night, one in the morning. It really helps you like your energy. It helps you like regulate your sleep pattern. It just does so many things. It helps you with your weight, helps you with your body, all kinds of stuff, man. This shit is like a super oil to have. Organic, cold pressed only. Um, so yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to share with y'all. I'm gonna try to start sharing more tips and stuff with you guys. Cause your girl is like a walk-in Botanica and vitamin store around this bitch. So I'll be having a lot of little different things. So whenever the mood hits me, I'll just share some of the things that I like to take. Of course, y'all know I ain't no damn doctor, well, in the medical sense, but yeah, so I'll just kind of share some things with you guys here and there. And so our next reading is going to be lit. I can't wait for our next reading, guys. All right, so thanks again to my moderators. Thanks for all the donations, the subscribes, the shares, the fucking bookings, just everything. You guys are amazing. You guys have been showing so much love. I really appreciate you. And shout out to my moderators and subbies, everybody. Okay, I'll see you guys on Twitter and Instagram. I love you so much, High Priestess. Stay solid out there, man. Don't let nobody shake you up. Stay discerning. All right, sending you love, peace, and balance.